Ever feel like you're juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope? Welcome to the life of a startup founder. Does it have to be that way though? Last weekend I went to an incredible production in Tyler to see a play called Baskerville, a Sherlock Holmes Mystery. And you can probably tell by the name, it was a retelling of the famous Sherlock Holmes story, Hound of the Baskervilles. And with a fair bit of comedy written in, it was brilliantly done. 5 actors pulled off 40 different roles. Of course, you have Holmes and Watson and 3 others who covered darn near everything else. I mean, talk about range. Costume changes, accents, walks, mannerisms. They literally became different people before our eyes. There are even some costume and character changes right in front of the audience, which was brilliant and entertaining. So big shout out to John, Johnny, Hailey, Tristan, and Jack. I mean, it was so good. I wish I could take all of you to go see it. And in fact, it was so good, we went back to see it again this last weekend and brought more people with us. It was a masterclass in multitasking. But here's the thing, while it works wonders on stage, in business, it's a recipe for disaster. Trust me, I've been there. Wearing so many hats, I could have opened my own costume shop. Of course, I did it for the same reasons that many of you do, thinking I'm saving money, I can handle it. If I don't do it, then it won't get done right, or done at all. This is just part of the journey, right? Everyone does this. And sure, maybe saving a few bucks now and then, but at what cost? I mean, sanity, family, company's growth, or time. That's the big one. It's the one thing you can never get back. Many founding teams start this way, grinding away, and it works for a while, and then growth grinds to a stop. Let's talk about how to get off this crazy merry-go-round, shall we? First is to recognize the trap of superhero syndrome. We have to address the elephant in the room, right? I mean, the superhero syndrome. We all want to be Tony Stark, building our empire single-handedly, but even Iron Man needed a team. Take a hard look at your daily task. Are you really the best person for each job, or are you clinging on to them out of habit or maybe fear? It's time to be honest with yourself about where you're truly adding value and where you're just spinning your wheels. It's not a one-time thing either. 10 years into my current SaaS company, I still catch myself doing things that someone else should be. We all do them. The problem is that I can do lots of things. They just aren't superpowers. Second is to identify your unique value as a leader. What is your superpower zone of genius? And no, it's not the ability to function on just 2 hours of sleep. What is the one thing you do better than anybody else? Is it strategic planning, maybe product innovation, building client relationships, creating content, right? What do you do that uniquely adds value to the business? And when you don't do it, the business doesn't work as well. Whatever that thing is, that's where you need to be focusing your energy, and everything else, it's time to let it go. Trust me, your business will thank you. And third is to build a team to complement your skills. Revolutionary idea, right? To build a team that complements you. Shocking. Well, this is where 1 + 1 = 7. Look at the gaps in your skill set and in your team. Where are you struggling? Where is your current team overwhelmed? Where are the biggest bottlenecks in your business? The smallest pipes. What are the areas that if they were really flowing would have the greatest impact in your business? I know it's hard to stop and think while you're wearing so many hats, but those are the areas where you need to bring in expertise. And that doesn't always mean hiring full-time employees. Think fractional, contractors, part-timers, or even strategic partnerships. But the goal is to surround yourself with people who excel where you don't. And for me, that's lots of places. But here's the kicker. The real skill of a great leader isn't doing everything. It's knowing what not to do and empowering others to excel. I mean, mind-blowing stuff, I know. And it's something that every leader I know still struggles with, including me. So here's your homework, founders. This week, I want you to identify just one task, just one, that you can hand off to somebody else. And it's not admitting defeat, but it's setting yourself up for victory. Remember, your business needs a CEO, not a super talented actor or a circus performer. It's time to drop those chainsaws, step off the unicycle, and lead. Your future self and your company will thank you. Now, let's go make it happen. In the comments, let me know your superpower and maybe the one thing you're going to hand off this week.